Welcome to another week of the SoReal Sports Podcast with your host, the CEO / owner of SoReal Studios LLC, Lamar Segment, and my partner in crime all the time, Reggie Walker. What's going on, bro?
Another day, the week is back, and I still wish I was on vacation.
God damn it, how many vacations you want to be on?
I want to be like Brian.
Well, that's pretty much difficult as hell. So I don't know how that's going to happen.
I need to find the plug.
Nah, we ain't going to sit there and do Brian like that. But we still don't know where he works. Anyway, let's just say this weekend was strange.
Very.
Very strange. This weekend was pretty interesting in the sporting world, and I don't think I would ever have a bad record as bad as this past weekend. But we're going to discuss it. We're going to discuss it. We're going to give you a recap of UFC, baseball updates. We got college football, NFL, hockey, and Monday Night Football update in a 3-bet challenge recap, and then NBA season tomorrow. So we got to give our predictions on the NBA season. After that, short segment by me, and we're done. We'll be done. So we got a lot to cover. Let's get to it. Let's get started, my brother. You ready?
Let's go. Let's go.
Oops. All right. Now, recap of what happened this past weekend. Let's start with the UFC. Shit.
UFC.
Yeah, we got to discuss it, though. All right. So in UFC, we're going to go over the first one, in which it was between Nate Lodworth taking on Luviet Klein. We both picked Klein. In this one, we lost. 3rd round submission via the Anaconda choke.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. At least it made it to the 3rd round. At least it wasn't quick, and it was just like a slap in the face towards our pick.
I mean, that's a way of being positive about it. I can understand that. I can understand that. All right, let's move on to the next one. We got Manon Fiorot taking on Myra Biro Silva, in which we both picked Silva in this one, and we lost again. Unanimous decision to Fiorot.
On the positive side, at least it also went 3 rounds, and it ended in unanimous decision.
Oh my God.
I did not watch this one. I didn't pick up until this next one. I was watching Alabama.
I was on the bye. My team on the bye this weekend. I still didn't watch it. I was too busy getting ready for baseball. All right.
You have a test coming up Saturday.
Yes, I do. I wouldn't say it's that much of a test, but
it's not that much. It's a pop quiz.
Okay. Yeah. Pop quiz. We shall see. Next one. We got Jim Miller taking on Eric Gonzalez, in which we both picked Gonzalez. And did Gonzalez win? No.
Second round knockout.
Second round knockout. Damn it. 0-3.
Cannot put a positive spin on this one. I can't.
At least he made it past the first one.
There you go.
Yeah, we gotta have some kind of positivity going on. All right.
And you didn't say a name wrong.
That is great. That is definitely positive. But I cannot say the same for this next one coming up. We got Andrei Arlovsky taking on Carlos Felipe, in which we both picked Felipe. Did we get it right? No. Unanimous decision. Winner, Arlovsky.
Now, with this one, I'm not sure I wholeheartedly agree. Felipe looked like he did a lot more damage. Arlovsky seemed patient, for a better word to say. He seemed a little patient. They were both extremely tired leaving out of the first round.
They heavyweights, of course.
Yeah, of course. I disagree with Felipe's decision not to even sit down between rounds. I mean, just come on, man. They allow you just take a breath. Just take a load off for a minute. Arlovsky looked like he could have, if he would got hit with a couple of those wild haymakers that Felipe was throwing, it could have been an easy fight for Felipe. He just couldn't hit him. He never got in close enough, and that was Felipe's fault. So with that being said, I can acknowledge it, but it seemed a little close to call for me. That's why I'm not out there calling.
All right, I agree. Well, one of us got to win this, so let's get to it. We got Aspen Ladd taking on Norma Dumont, in which this was a shot bet.
The only shot bet.
Yeah, the only shot bet because we agreed on the other 4 losses.
Right.
And yeah, let me pour up. I picked Ladd. Ladd lost. Dumont won by unanimous decision.
And it was unanimous. Dumont handled her the entire fight. If you watched it, you can see the trainer upset with Ladd because he even asked, like, what the fuck are you doing? You basically gave up 4 complete rounds.
Damn.
You cannot win like that.
Well, over 5. This a shot for the bet. Ladd, let me down.
Wait, is this the first time ever 0-5 in UFC?
First time ever.
Yeah, that's a bad week starting out.
Horrible. But it gets a little bit better. Let's go on to baseball. Now, baseball, let's give an update on baseball. As of right now,
your Braves.
Nope, I want to talk about the Red Sox versus Astros. Red Sox versus Astros. The series is tied 1 apiece. Red Sox are at home right now facing the Astros. And in the bottom of the 4th, the score is 9-3 Red Sox.
Shit, they came back a little bit.
Yeah, the Astros scored 3 runs. But yet again, the Red Sox hit another grand slam.
Okay. Because I would say last I saw it was like 6-0. So it was
that grand slam that made it 6-0. It was 2-0.
Okay.
That's their 3rd grand slam this series. They hit 2. Not yesterday. Saturday night.
Yeah, Saturday.
So the Red Sox kicking the Astros ass, in which we said Red Sox in 6.
We did.
And it's looking like a Red Sox in 6. They got that 1 away game. They won. Yep. All they got to do is win at home. Let the Astros win 1 game at home. And they finish it off at home to go to the World Series.
Which, like you said, we predicted that perfectly.
Yeah, we're doing good so far.
Unlike this next one.
All right, the next one. We got the LA Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves in the NLCS. And as of right now, heading into tomorrow, game 3, the Braves are up 2-0. Reggie, you need a sweep.
Welcome to the best day of the year, draft day.
Oh, sorry about that. I am drafting while doing that. While doing this. So Reggie, they need a sweep. They need to win 4 straight for your prediction to be right. Think that can happen?
At this point in time, no. Y'all playing lights out. Did I see this coming? No. Do I still want to be a Dodgers fan next year? Yes. So, I don't see 4 straight. Just being real, I do not see 4 straight.
Okay. Well, this is how I feel about it.
But you did say Braves in 7, so I
did say Braves in 7.
I got a chance of y'all still going down, just not being correct on my prediction.
Right. So yeah, I still see Braves in 7. The only thing I can actually say about this is that both of them was walk-offs, so that's not really convincing. However, it is positive. That's one thing I can say. It is positive. I like the walk-offs, and we still haven't had no great performance from our best player. Being our best player is Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman done struck out 7 straight times in this series. And then he ended up flying out to left field. And that's it. That's all you got from him this whole series. But yet, we are up 2-0. Now, all we got to do is worry about game 3, which is tomorrow on the road. That's all we got to worry about. We got to win 1 on the road. Because we done had this team up 2-0 last year. We had this team up 3-1 last year. So we just got to finish the job. Only difference is we actually got fans in the crowd, and it sounds like it's a big difference. That's what I like.
Okay.
All right. So with that being said, let's move on. We can move on. Now we can talk about college football. College football was very strange. Even though we do not have this on the schedule, let's bring it up before we get started. Number 2, Iowa lost to Purdue.
Them Boilermakers came through.
The Boilermakers did come through. Now, since we got that out of the way, because that was pretty much a top 10 L. Let's go
let's not forget that Alabama is back in the top 4.
That's going to happen after I talk about the other 5 games.
All right, go ahead.
I thought it was wanted to bring that up. Y'all lucked up in there.
It was a headline.
Y'all lucked up in there all because of Iowa want to be trash for one day. It's rightfully so, but I'm just saying Iowa had to suck for y'all to make it back in.
So, all right. With that being said, real quick, with Cincinnati being
number 2, right?
Are they gonna stay 2, or do Alabama slide on down into their number 2?
Slide on up to the number 2. Only way that Alabama can slide up to number 2 is winning out, and that's including the SEC championship game.
I agree.
And they'll slide up to. They might slide up to number 1, but however, if Cincinnati just went out, I really believe that they'll just move up to number 1 and not pass, and Alabama won't be able to pass. But even though Alabama resume would look better than Cincinnati's, they got that 1 loss is gonna be the difference. Because they ain't gonna have a 1-loss Alabama team when they lost to Texas A&M be overranked by a unbeaten Cincinnati team who play good teams but really haven't played teams like the SEC.
I agree with that. I can say that.
All right. Now let's get to these games. First one, we got Oklahoma State versus Texas. Oklahoma State versus Texas. And in this one, we both picked Texas.
Unfortunately, we did.
And I done lost 6 straight. Oklahoma State won by the score of 32-24. 6 straight losses. You see what I'm saying? This is terrible.
Can you keep the streak alive?
What you mean, can I keep the streak alive? Yeah, I'm finna keep losing. All right, moving on to the next one. We have Auburn versus Arkansas, in which we both picked who?
Them Razorbacks.
You damn right. And what was the results of that? We lost.
38-23.
Man, 38-23. 7 straight losses. I'm almost like Freddie Freeman out here with my 7 straight strikeout.
It's only 2 games.
Well, it's 2 games, including the UFC game. So that makes sense. All right, let's move on to the next one. BYU taking on Baylor, in which we both picked Baylor. Baylor won 38-24. Finally got a win.
You didn't pick BYU this time?
I told you I was against BYU when they lost last week. They should have never did me wrong last week, so that's the reason why. All right, next one. We got Ole Miss versus Tennessee, in which I picked Tennessee, you picked Ole Miss, and this was a shot bet. I lost. Ole Miss won 31-26. God damn you, Tennessee. Me having faith in you.
It was a close game. It came down to the wire. It was a good game though. That was good.
Yeah, I bet it was a good game. But I lost. So obviously that didn't matter. Yeah, this is terrible. All right. Tennessee. Let me down.
Good and warm.
I don't know about the warm. I mean, it is warm. It is good too.
Okay.
To be honest with you, it's too. It's both.
Good and warm.
All right. Last but not least, we got Arizona State taking on Utah. The Utes, in which I picked the Utes. You picked Arizona State because you believe in Herm Edwards. And this was a shot bet. Reggie is searching for something. Obviously, he's searching for a bottle to drink out of because he lost. But let's go 35-21.
Yeah.
What you got to say about that?
Sun Devils were never in this game. Never. From the opening kick, that was never in this game. Will I let that deter me? No. Yes. Not like you with BYU. I will pick these Sun Devils again if they come back up. So that being said, this is my shot bet.
I think I picked BYU again, man. I ain't gonna be like that, man. I'll pick them again. Might not be next week, but I'll pick them again eventually. All right, that does it for college football. Now let's move on to the NFL. NFL, baby. Let's go. All right, let's start with the first one in London. We had the Miami Dolphins versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. We both picked the Jacksonville Jaguars to finally get their first win of the season. And it happened. 23-20, game-winning field goal. Jaguars finally got a dub.
What a fucking win it was. 2 50-plus yard field goals. The first one, I didn't see it having a fucking chance, but that curveball, I don't know if God touched it. The wind had something to do with it. I don't know, but it was amazing. Never seen nothing like that before in my life. Ultimately, one of the best storylines of football this weekend of NFL.
That is true. That is true. I definitely agree about that. Yeah, that was nice. That was definitely nice. Congrats to the Jaguars. Urban Meyer finally got his first win as a NFL head coach. But they still won a job.
He got a job.
Yeah, they still won 5. So actually, he's staying for the rest of the year. Just to be 1-15. All right, let's move on.
Unlike John Gruden.
Yeah, unlike John Gruden. Let's move on to the next game. We got the LA Chargers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Reggie, you picked the Chargers. I picked the Ravens. And this was a shot bet. 34-6. The hell happened?
A whole lot of nothing on the Chargers.
Go Chargers, go. More like no Chargers, no.
Yeah, absolutely nothing on that game right there. I have no idea, no answer for that performance. It was terrible. That was terrible. I don't think I've seen Justin Herbert play like that ever. And you did good by picking your mom's team, so.
Shout out to mom. Mom celebrated.
This shot is for moms. not for the fucking 6 points that they scored.
Gotta do it for moms. Good old moms.
It's only right. She'll do it for me.
That's true. That is true. All right. Let's move on to the next game. We got the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Cleveland Browns. And in this one, it was a shot bet. Reggie wanted to stick with the unbeaten team. Cardinals, I decided to go with the Browns. And as y'all seen right there, if you can't see it and you listen to us via the podcast, I'm finna take a shot because Browns lost 37-14. I just got one thing to say. Baker, I have no trust in you no more.
You want it.
I did. I'm just gonna take the shot. Whew. So said this was gonna be a drunk Monday, and it's starting to look like it.
Starting.
All right, let's move on. Next one, we got the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Washington football team, in which I picked the Chiefs, you picked the football team, and 31-13. Chiefs won.
Yeah. Only thing that I'm gonna say about this, as I pour my shot, because this was a shot bet.
No, it wasn't a shot bet. You said no.
This wasn't. I just felt like Chiefs have no defense. Mm-hmm. Heineke has a little bit of dog in him, I guess. You know what? I'm not even gonna say dog because that was more like a fucking chihuahua. Sounds, looks ferocious, but really ain't gonna do shit.
True.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Yeah,
my bad.
His QBR was a 27.9.
We can just move on.
But I told you that Heineke was gonna have a bad game, man. It's not me predicting the future. It's just it looked too obvious.
Let's not talk about predicting the future because you was concerned about me looking at your sheet, picking the same people that you picked.
In UFC?
No.
Yeah, of course in UFC, man. Because we both sucked in that. Except I sucked even worse because I didn't win a game. But we ain't worried about that right now. Let's move on to the next NFL game. We got the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday night taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers, in which Reggie, you picked the Seahawks. I picked the Steelers. Shot bet game. And Reggie is pouring up again. Because the Steelers won 23-20 in overtime. Even though they won, I still want to say this. Bitch ass Big Ben is really proving himself to be that. Bitch ass. Because he can't do shit. He can't do a damn thing. It's ridiculous. They didn't win they won in spite of him. Because he was terrible. I actually looked I looked at that game and I was looking at the game and I was like, is this really happening? Is Geno Smith actually better than Big Ben right now? Because that's the way it looked. I'd rather have Geno Smith right now than Big Ben. Can you hear me?
What'd you say?
Oh, you don't want me to hear it. You don't want me to repeat that.
We don't. That's why my shot is already prepared. Shit. Geno didn't have a bad game. Let's just say that much. We're keeping it positive, right?
Well, what I said was definitely positive, but it was only to one player.
All right.
Well, why are you finishing that shot? I'm going to go ahead and repeat it because I think it's worth repeating. I was looking at that game, and I just started to think that Geno Smith right now is better than Big Ben. I repeated it, so obviously you definitely didn't want to hear it, but I did it anyway. All right, that does it for NFL. Let's get a recap of, well, not a recap, an update on Monday Night Football. Bills up 23-17. Bills just scored. Now they're kicking it off early in the third quarter. So if you pick the over on this game, looking good. Looking really good. All right, let's move on to hockey. First, hockey of the new season, season 3. Let's go to the first one. We got the Stars taking on your Bruins. Reggie?
Let's go, Bruins.
Your Bruins won, right?
Yes.
Dallas Stars. I can't believe I couldn't remember their name. Yes, Dallas Stars end up losing to your Bruins by the score of 3-1.
1-0, baby.
You like that, Reggie? Huh?
It wasn't an impressive win, but it's a win.
Okay. I can see that. I can see that.
Now I'll let you go ahead.
All right. Moving on to the next one. We got the Chicago Blackhawks taking on my little Midley Petite, in which my partner in crime quoted on Friday. Pittsburgh Penguins. Yes, you said petite.
I said petite.
I was like, what the fuck is it? How do you say petite? Why my team is petite?
They all like under 5'3" in the head.
Why we gotta be petite?
Y'all some little men.
You picked the Blackhawks, I picked the Penguins. Obviously, because that's my team. 5-2. My Penguins won, and this was a shot bet. So Reggie, do the honors and pour up. Pour up.
I'm taking a shot for the jockeys that was playing hockey.
Pour up. Pour up.
What's it? 3 in a row? Shit. In my defense, I was only hating on you. That's it.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, that's my positive statement.
I guess that makes sense. Really doesn't, but whatever. Whatever.
The jockeys won.
Yeah, hater. It's all right. You can get all that hate energy out your life if you want to. All right. Let's move on to the next one. We got the Tampa Bay Lightning taking on the Washington Capitals. Was this a shot bet? Because I picked the Capitals, you picked the Lightning.
This was not a shot bet. Yeah. We only had one shot bet in hockey.
Oh, okay. Well, thank God. Because the Capitals lost to the Lightning 2-1 in overtime.
Tampa Bay just came off the Stanley Cup. Why would you pick?
I don't know why I got a little small hate for the Tampa Bay Lightning.
I don't know.
I already predicted that they won't make the playoffs again this year. I mean, not again, but they won't make the playoffs this year. It's not looking good after 2 games.
What I think it is because of Carolina's team name versus Tampa Bay's name. That's what I think. I think that's where the problem comes in at.
No, it was Florida team name over.
Oh yeah,
that's what it was. Over Carolina. Because
Okay.
they the Florida Panthers.
Yeah.
But the Carolina Hurricane. I don't even want to discuss that no more. Let's move on to the next one. We got the New York Rangers taking on the Montreal Canadiens, in which Reggie said the Rangers are just trash.
I did.
We both picked the Canadiens, and the Rangers won 3-1. So obviously the Canadiens are trash. So your favorite quote, in which I don't think we could ever put on a t-shirt, fuck Canada, did not make it this time. And for some odd reason, Canada found a way to mute your voice during this time. So we're gonna move on to the next game. Last but not least
is the creators of South Park and me link up, I'm making a Fuck Canada shirt.
I don't think this is gonna be a good idea for the community. So yeah, I advise you not to make that decision.
I don't listen to your opinions, no way.
That is also true. All right, let's go to the next one, man. Let's move on to the next one. Right now, we got the Kraken taking on the Seattle Kraken, taking on the Blue Jackets. And in this one, we believe
they did not release the Kraken.
No, Columbus Blue Jackets found a way to win, man. By the score of 2-1. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. That really sucks.
Yeah. I mean, at least they started off strong. They 1-1 right now, so.
Yeah, they are 1. All right, that does it for hockey. Now let's get to the last but not least, the 3-bet challenge. People that are new to the program, me and Reggie gave you 3 bets to make this weekend. You can do them solo or you can parlay them if you want to. If you parlayed them, I apologize. If you did it solo, hopefully you picked the right ones. And we go up against each other. Loser has to take a shot. However, if either one of us have all 3 of them correct, the loser has to take a shot. If we get all 3 of them incorrect, we have to take 2 shots. So that's how it goes. Let's get started. Let's start with Reggie's. All right, Reggie. Now, on yours, the first one you did, you picked Mercury to win on Saturday. And that's the WNBA against the Phoenix Sky. And Reggie, yeah.
Chicago.
I mean, Chicago Sky. My bad. Phoenix. Another Phoenix team. All right. Yeah. Reggie lost. Not only did they lose, but the Chicago Sky won the championship. Candace Parker came through.
She came to tears.
Deservingly tears. Because she ended up beating Diana Taurasi, Brittany Griner, and Skylar Diggins. I forgot her last name. She got married, so she hyphenated her last name. But I remember when she was Skylar Diggins.
Something. I forgot it.
Let me go check. I don't want to be disrespectful.
No,
Smith. Diggins Smith. That's what it was.
Nope.
It is Smith.
I'm just gonna stick with Sky D.
Oh, you don't like that?
No.
Yeah, I understand.
Because I was available. I wasn't married yet.
Yeah. Skylar Walker, that would have been perfect.
Right? You feel me?
Skylar Walker, that would have been that. Yeah, that would be Skylar Walker, man. Damn, she messed up. That would have been a perfect last name. I understand.
Skylar Diggin Walker.
Oh man, Skylar Walker. She ain't even got to put Diggins. She could get rid of the Diggins.
She could
it'd be like Skylar Walker.
Yeah,
and her nickname be Skywalker.
I would have showed up with my lightsaber.
Moving on. Let's go to the next one, in which you pick Hawaii plus 14. So that's what we're gonna discuss. Hawaii plus 14. In which they did cover. I think they won that game, if I'm not mistaken.
They did not. They lost by 17.
Oh, you didn't cover?
I did not cover. So that's 2 losses.
Where they from?
Hawaii.
No, I'm talking about what conference? Damn it.
Ain't Hawaii independent?
Nope, they in the Mountain West. Shit. They did lose by 17, so you did get that one wrong. Wow, fucked up my paper. All right, let's move on to the next one. Reggie, you 0-2. Jackson State. Never mind. Jackson State found a way to help you out because whenever they play, was it Alabama and them again? Did they
Yeah, love.
Did they play them twice? God damn,
No.
how you get the same team twice? Oh, it was their cousin. Alabama State, 28-7. They played their cousin, Alabama State. Wow.
Hey, but
Hold on. You're froze. I'll give you some time. Hold on. You still froze. All right, now you can probably talk.
what'd you say?
I said you was froze. What'd you say?
Yeah, so I think I said that there was no, like, I didn't see the numbers. So I picked Jackson State money line, but I said I'd take Jackson State at least by 10.
And the spread was 14.5.
Okay, they still covered. So
They still cover, so you got it right. So you went 1-2. So all I have to do is win 2 games in order for me to be good. All right, let's go to my part. Woo! The first one, Dallas Cowboys -3.5. Boy, I was lucky.
you wasn't.
I was lucky as hell because
Oh yeah,
this game
you was.
was in overtime in which they scored a game-winning touchdown. They
You
could have
was.
scored a game-winning field goal, and I would have been
You
screwed.
was fucked.
Yes, they got the win. So that's my first win. Because they ended up winning in overtime. Let me make sure I get the score correctly. I forgot what it was. What they were tied up going to overtime?
26. 27. I don't know.
Yeah, 35-29. That's what it was.
Okay.
All right. So I got one right. Let's go to the next one. Oklahoma State versus Texas. I picked the over in this game. And boy, I was close. I said both teams going to score 30. Too bad Texas couldn't score their 30. And last time I checked, 32 plus 24 is 56, which is under 60. I got a loss. So I'm 1-1. Last but not least, we go to hockey. I don't know why I pick hockey. No, I don't know shit about hockey.
Yes, you do. You know enough.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of do know enough, but Reggie told me. He told me to pick a goddamn spread. The spread was plus 1.5 for the team that I picked, which was the Nashville Predators. They end up losing 3-2. So if I would have picked the spread, I would have won. However, I said money line. They lost 3-2. That's a sad loss. So I end up going 1-2. You end up going 1-2. We both end up going 1-2. So you know what that means? It's a tie. No shot for either one of us.
Sick of that shit.
Is that a positive thing? I believe so. I believe it's a positive thing. All right. That does it. 3-bet challenge is done. We are done with everything. Now let's go to our regularly scheduled programming. NFL is tomorrow, Reggie. NFL is tomorrow. Are you ready?
NBA is tomorrow. Are you drunk?
Kind of.
You only took 2 shots, right?
Well, I'm really high, so that's my other problem.
Gotcha.
So the NBA starts tomorrow, and we got some bets, not some bets, some predictions to make. Let's say that. So, like we do in pretty much every sport, we give you our predictions on what's gonna happen this season. Since it starts tomorrow, we have to do it today. So let's get to it. Reggie, you know I always start with you. Let's go to the individual awards first, okay?
All right.
MVP, Most Valuable Player Award. As of right now, the overwhelming favorite is Luka Doncic, in which he was the favorite last year at 340, plus 340. That's what he is right now, plus 340. Followed by Giannis and KD. So who you believe will be the MVP this year?
Well, as of last year, which was neither of those, they gave to Nikola
Jokic, who is a plus 1250.
That's disappointing. I would have to say, based on seeing everybody's comments on Facebook, Twitter, everywhere, is that Giannis is hands down the baddest man in the league. So I would be beside myself to say that he doesn't deserve it or should get it this year.
Okay. So who you pick?
Giannis.
You pick Giannis?
Yeah.
All right, so you got Giannis, which would be very impressive. Now, last year, if I'm not mistaken, I picked LeBron. And I could have been right if he wouldn't have got hurt. So this year, I'm going to repeat it. I believe LeBron will win MVP. I believe that LeBron will find a way to get his 5th MVP. He ain't had one in a while. And all he got to do is put up the same numbers he put up for pretty much most of his career, and he can get MVP just because of his age, his years in the NBA, and the fact that he can still put up those kind of numbers that old against some of these young players. I believe he'll get MVP. So I'm going to go with LeBron. I'm going to go with old LeBron James. All right, so you got Giannis, I got LeBron. Let's move on to defensive side, defensive player of the year. As of right now, the favorite is obviously Rudy Gobert, plus 275, followed by Ben Simmons. And then Anthony Davis is third. Reggie, who you believe will get defensive player of the year?
For the 4th time, Mr. COVID-19 himself. I don't see nobody competing with him, not even Simmons. That's just being real. Simmons not getting the same blocks. He not getting the same rebounds. Gobert, easily. He got him in steals. That's about it.
I really hate that answer because it pretty much makes it seem like it's obvious that Rudy Gobert is the only person that can get defensive player of the year.
He's not the only person, but
he didn't got it 3 straight years in a row.
He has, but the only person in contention with him, Ben Simmons, no. Give me Gobert.
Well, I got somebody that can be in contention with him, but it depends on how many times this player plays. And that's the only way he can be in contention with him. And this player right here, hopefully has one hell of a career. Well, not career, a hell of a season in which he played at least 60 games. I hate to say it, man. I hate to say it, but I got Joel Embiid. I got Embiid. If Embiid can at least play 65 to 70 games this year out of 82.
60,
he might, because they'll be the same, and Rudy Gobert pretty much play every game. I give it to Joel Embiid because Joel Embiid is a beast on the defensive end. He can block shots. He can stop your opposing post player. It's just the only problem is he don't play that many games. That's the biggest issue. He get hurt and he don't play enough games for you to even consider him defensive player of the year.
I can see that if he plays 60 plus game. I don't see him playing 60 plus game. He will miss at least 12, and that'll take it down to 72 for just rest. Just rest. All right. And then I can see him being injured for at least 10. So for me, that takes him out.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
That's why I say Gobert again. Gobert is not one of the people who gonna end up hurt, who's gonna be consistent in blocking shots and offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, all of that.
I can see that. I can agree with you on that. Yeah, I can agree with you on that.
Like you even made it like prevalent. Like Gobert, he doesn't do much, but he does exactly what he's supposed to do.
Right.
Even though it may be the bare minimum.
Definitely the bare minimum. Definitely the bare minimum. But I mean, yeah, you're right. He do what needed be. All right, so that does it for that. Let's go to defense, not defense, but rookie of the year. Let's go to rookie of the year. Let's talk about the rookies that was in this draft, and there was some good rookies out there. As of right now, Cade Cunningham, the guard that plays for the Detroit Pistons, is the favorite, followed by Jalen Green. Whatever.
I like Jalen.
And last but not least, Jalen Suggs from the Magic. So, Reggie, who do you got in this one?
I got Jalen Green, man.
You got
Jalen Green will turn that Houston team around, I think. Well, not turn it around, but at least perform better than any other rookie. Cade got a lot of heat on his shoulders from the Pistons. Pistons will be okay moving forward, but as of right now, Houston needs a lot, and they need a lot from the person that they just drafted. Give me Jalen Green, rookie of the year. He should ball the fuck out. I mean, high school, look at his accolades. College, look at his accolades. It's first year. No bubble, no hose bar. He should actually, I honestly believe that his rookie year will be better than Ja Morant's rookie year. And Ja Morant is projected to be the most improved player.
So that's who you're going with.
Yeah, I got Jalen Green.
Okay.
Out of Houston.
Well, I'm going to take a big risk on this one.
A big risk?
Well, it's not too big, but I mean, you can win some good money if you actually did this one.
So you mean like top 5 or top 10?
Top 5.
Okay.
Top 5.
All right.
I got this player that's coming from your favorite part of the town, Canada. So give me Scotty Barnes.
You already messed up. Come on, Lamar.
Scotty Barnes.
Come on.
They don't have Kyle Lowry no more. And if you look, you would notice that Pascal Siakam is trash. Let's just be honest. He was trash last year. Do I expect for him to be just as bad this year? No, I don't. However,
yes, you do.
No, I don't. Don't make me feel that way. No. I don't.
It sounds that way.
No. I just think that I'm better off picking Scotty Barnes because I feel like that he will lead the team in scoring now since they don't. I mean, Fred Van Vliet is pretty much their point guard. I like OG Anunoby. I like him. But Scotty Barnes is definitely going to be at least top 2 scoring on that team, which would be enough because even though you did pick Jalen Green, their team is pretty much trash besides Christian Woods, in which I just picked up in fantasy like 5 minutes ago. Scotty Barnes his team gonna be better, and actually his numbers might be a little bit lower, but his team will be better, and that'll help him get that Rookie of the Year.
You're welcome.
Because the Rockets team gonna be trash. I can already see it. They ain't gonna win shit. But in the East, I can say that the Raptors will probably have a better record.
Probably.
All right.
That's a whole nother conversation though.
You're right. That's true. That is a whole nother conversation. But let's finish with this conversation. Well, we are done with this conversation. Let's move on to the next one. We got 6th Man of the Year. And this one last year, Jordan Clarkson won it, and he's the favorite this year. I don't know why, but he's the favorite. Followed by Joe Ingles from Utah and Kevin Huerter from the Atlanta Hawks. So, Reggie, who you believe will win this one?
I'm going all the way left.
All the way left? Not just halfway left?
Actually, it's all the way. Which way is the map? So if I'm looking at the map, I'm looking at it north, south.
East is California and west is New York.
Wait, what?
No, west is California and east is New York. Yeah.
So west is that way?
Uh-huh.
All right. Yeah, I'm going all the way the other way. I'm not sure which way you talking about. I'm going Tyler Hero.
My hero?
Tyler Hero. 6th Man of the Year.
He's coming off the bench?
6th man.
Oh, okay. He's a plus 2,500. You're right.
Okay. I think that the addition that they made, it helps out. That's good. That is good for him. He don't have to do as much. All he got to do is come off the bench and put up numbers better than what's the boy name for shit, what is his name?
From where?
Golden State. Iwagaska? No. Yes.
You talking about Iggy?
Yeah, Iggy.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he surpasses him. If Iggy can win it, Tyler can win it. Let's just be real. Now your role is limited because you don't have to do as much. All you gotta do is step in to your shot. Basically, your role as of right now is a Klay Thompson. That's it.
Yeah. I can see that.
Do it. For 82 games, you got it. So
you got to win.
I like Hero in that position. I don't see Jordan Clarkson repeating.
Nah, they hardly ever give it to the same person twice.
Hardly. You're right.
Right.
You're right.
I mean, they'll give it to the same person twice. They just don't give it to them back-to-back years.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, I don't see that, but
I mean, that's a good pick. I'm gonna be honest, that's a good pick. But I'm gonna go a little bit further than you did.
What you got?
You ain't gonna like it.
I know I ain't gonna like it.
So who I'm picking? Sorry, Reggie. Melo. Carmelo Anthony will win Sixth Man of the Year.
I don't even know if I want to put that down, Lamar.
Put it down. Carmelo Anthony will win Sixth Man Player of the Year because he's not starting. You can automatically put that down. He's not going to start. Okay. So with him not starting, he automatically going to have to come off the bench. While he's coming off the bench, he going to put up numbers.
No, he not. You said I agreed. No, I said you agreed 10 to 12 points.
That's enough for 6 man.
Really?
Yep.
10 to 12 points off the bench.
Yep.
Is enough.
He might end up going to that 15. If he go to that 15, it's a wrap. If he averaged 15 points off the bench, it's a wrap. Melo would automatically win Sixth Man Player of the Year. Give me Melo. He's a plus 3,100. Let's go, Melo. I believe in you, Melo. You gonna ball. Melo's going to ball.
You gonna regret that statement.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Melo's gonna ball. You gonna regret having so much hate against Melo.
I don't hate Melo. I just feel like Melo was done.
Like I said, you gonna regret all that hate from Melo.
I don't hate Melo. Melo is done. Melo was done 4 years ago.
That's why he's still in the NBA.
Wait, it's 2020. This is
2021.
This is the 2022 season.
Well, 21, 22, you right.
Melo was done 4 seasons ago.
You're right. And yeah, whatever. All right, I got Melo. Now, let's go to, well, we ain't gonna do Coach of the Year. We'll do Coach of the Year to Wednesday because I forgot all about Coach of the Year. Unless you have a Coach of the Year in mind.
I don't. Not right now.
Okay, because I was gonna say, as of right now, Steve Nash is the favorite, followed by Eric Spoelstra and Billy Donovan. Shockingly. No, it's not shockingly because he coached the Bulls.
Right.
I forgot all about that. I'm too busy thinking of OKC.
No, I said like just slow it down.
Yeah, I forgot all about that. All right. Let's go to what team will have the best record in the NBA? There's many teams to choose from. As of right now, the odds favorite is the Lakers. No, the Bucks. 54.5. Followed by the Lakers and the Suns and the 76ers. Well, Utah Suns and 76ers. So, who you think will have the best record in the NBA? Who?
Right. As of right now, Jazz had the best record last year with 52 wins. I'm going to say the Nets.
They are the favorite. My bad. Because they got 56.5.
56.5?
56.5.
I'll take the over on that.
You believe they'll win at least 57?
Nets should, if healthy, win 60. minus the fact that Kyrie Irving is still being Kyrie Irving.
Mm.
But I give them 60 wins. They won 52 last year without that playing the factor. But yeah, I can say 60 wins easily.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? This is actually something that I agree with you 100%. I got the Nets too.
Okay.
I got the Nets, man. The Nets they loaded. I like the pickup from Patty Mills. They got LaMarcus Aldridge. Paul Millsap would definitely make a difference. And they actually got a nice rookie in Cameron Thomas.
I forgot about him.
He is nice.
He is nice.
He is nice. So that definitely helps them out. I believe if healthy, and then that's even without Kyrie, knowing that if he gonna get vaccinated or not. I still got them having the best record in the NBA.
He's not getting vaccinated.
Well, we shall see. All right. Let's go to the NBA Finals. Let's just move on to the NBA Finals. Reggie, who will be in the NBA Finals this year and who will win? What's your prediction?
If we're talking about no excuses, which we preach,
Right.
it should be Nets versus Lakers, NBA Finals.
Right.
And me personally, I got Nets.
You got the Nets.
Do you want finals prediction as well, or you want just?
Yeah, might as well throw it out there.
Might as well. All right.
Just throw it out there.
Nets in 6.
Nets in 6?
Yeah. If completely healthy, Harden, Kyrie, Durant. Because we're talking about the big 3. Because there is no such thing as a big 4 or a big 5. So we're talking about the big 3. I think that Kyrie, Durant, and Harden can beat LeBron. That's honestly those guys' mission. I don't think that either one. I don't think that any one of those guys want to give LeBron a chance. And they can't give LeBron a chance unless they. Well, no, there is no unless. They can't. Don't give him an inch. He'll take a mile. And that mile gonna come with assistance from the ref. Yeah, just give me, yeah.
Okay. All right. I can accept that. I got something kind of similar. I do have the Nets versus the Lakers in the finals. However, I got this going 7 games. And I hate to say it. I got the Lakers. Lakers winning it all, man. Lakers winning it all. Give me the Lakers to win it all. 7 games.
So
They win it all.
Wait. So in the finals, the Lakers playing the Nets. And the Lakers in 7.
Lakers in 7. Lakers in 7. I hate to say it, but Lakers in 7.
So in the semis, who the Lakers gonna play?
In the semis,
Yeah.
shockingly, the Jazz finally make it.
That is interesting. I said the Warriors. No,
I don't trust Clay.
I do trust Clay. He been out too long.
Yeah, but man, him being out that long, I don't see him coming back this year. Being old Clay.
You don't lose your shot.
Yeah, of course you don't lose your shot, but he lost his feet. He lost both of his knees.
All he gotta do is get set.
Yeah, but he got to jump too, and he don't do it just a set shot. He jumps a little bit.
All right,
and he got to move around. So I do have the Jazz finally making it through and going to the Western Conference Finals. Now in the Eastern Conference Finals, shockingly, I have the Heat versus Bucks. I believe the addition of Kyle Lowry, the fact that they still was able to keep Victor Oladipo, and now they still got both Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero, in which you proclaimed him Sixth Man of the Year. Definitely makes a difference. And then did not even say Jimmy Butler or Bam Adebayo.
Nope.
They're loaded. And with the coaching of Eric Spoelstra, he definitely can coach that team at least to the Eastern Conference. Should be able to, at least.
Should be able to.
Right. He definitely should be able to. All right. That does it. That does it for pretty much the NBA. Y'all be ready for the NBA season. Last but not least, we're supposed to give our predictions on the games. First game, we got the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Reggie, who you got in this one? Can't remember who you got.
You said the Mets?
I said the Brooklyn Nets versus the Milwaukee Bucks.
Celtics.
The Celtics. Celtics don't play tomorrow.
I'm picking the Celtics.
I'm talking about just tomorrow's game, Reggie.
All right.
Just tomorrow's game.
All right.
Bucks at home. They are -1.
That's what's telling me. Give me the Bucks.
You got the Bucks. I think I picked Brooklyn, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I picked the Nets. All right, what about the Warriors versus the Lakers?
I got Lakers.
You got the Lakers.
What's the spread?
The spread on that one is a Lakers -3.5.
There cover.
So you got an easy win for the Lakers.
I didn't say all that. I said they'll win by 3.5.
Okay. Well, I got the Lakers too. So I got the Bucks. Oh, I got the Bucks in that game. Not the Nets. I got the Bucks. My bad.
Yeah.
Bucks and Lakers. Both home wins. I believe that would happen. Both home wins. So give me both home wins on that one. And that does it. That does it for the NBA. So get ready to watch it tomorrow. Now it's time for my short segment. And trust me, it's definitely going to be short. What I want to talk about is the Philadelphia Eagles. And not just the Philadelphia Eagles. I want to talk about Jalen Hurts and the media, if I might add to that. Because I feel like that Jalen Hurts is getting a bad rep. The man barely played 10 games his whole career. He barely played 10 games his whole career. However, in those 10 games, they automatically making up rumors or spreading things out as if they need to move on with another quarterback. The man played barely 10 games. However, you believe that he needs to not be the starting quarterback for that team. Only played 10 games. Can I name you some quarterbacks that played their first 10 games and that was absolute trash that's still starting quarterbacks in the league right now? And did y'all feel the same way about these quarterbacks? All right, I'm going to name them. Just name them. Let's start off with my old quarterback, Jared Goff. Jared Goff's first 10 games was horrible. You want to know why they was horrible? Because he played horrible. You want to know what else? The reason why it was horrible? His head coach was Jeff Fisher. Trash ass Jeff Fisher. But yeah, is he still a quarterback in the NFL today? Yes, he is. So obviously, nobody wanted to say that he was that bad. Matter of fact, after those first 10 games, he found a way to take his team to the Super Bowl.
And lose.
Still was able to take it to the Super Bowl. Obviously, they don't even want to give Jalen Hurts the opportunity. Let's move on to another quarterback I want to talk about. Baker Mayfield. Oh my goodness. Do you really want to see Baker Mayfield first 10 games? You wouldn't, because they was absolutely trash. Now, yes, look it up. Baker Mayfield first 10 games in the NFL was trash. Horrible. Jalen Hurts have more touchdowns. Jalen Hurts has more completions. And Jalen Hurts has less interceptions than Baker Mayfield did in his first 10 games of the season. Guess what? Guess who they blame for that? They blame the head coach. They blame the receivers. He didn't have enough wide receivers. And is he still playing right now? Yes, he is. His team is one of the best teams in the AFC. They want to get rid of him. They even continue to let him play. Number 1 overall pick in the draft. They continue to let him play. Speaking of a top 5 quarterback in the draft, Daniel Jones. He's still playing. Matter of fact, how long has Daniel Jones been playing in the NFL? He's been available for 32 games. Let me see his record the first 10. He was 2-8 first 10 games of his career. Jalen Hurts had more wins than that. He won 3. And guess what? They ain't talking about getting rid of him until after 32 games. So they gave this man an extra 22 games to make up for his 10 sorry games in order for them to actually think that he needs to be replaced. So what I'm trying to say overall is that why are they trying to get rid of Jalen Hurts after 10 games when you gave numerous amount of quarterbacks who have proven you worse than Jalen Hurts that they couldn't do it, but you kept giving them opportunity. This man just got his job by getting rid of Carson Wentz. And Carson Wentz barely has 1 game better than Jalen Hurts on the coach. Just give this man a chance. That's all I'm saying. Give this man a chance. Hey, you just gave him a new head coach. Damn, he can't just prove everything in 10 games. You want him to be that great. He ain't a top 5 quarterback. He wasn't a top 5 quarterback in the draft. He wasn't drafted in the first round. Give him a chance. That's all. Just give him a chance. You can't expect him to be Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott was put into a good situation with a very good running back with a really good offensive line. You can't compare what Dak Prescott got drawn into compared to what Jalen Hurts got forced into, pretty much. Because you can't say the Eagles' offensive line is better than that Dallas Cowboys' offensive line. You can't say the running back for the Philadelphia Eagles was better than the running back for the Dallas Cowboys. Hell, you can't even say the wide receivers for the Eagles was better than the wide receivers for the Cowboys. It just wasn't. Jalen Hurts, keep doing what you're doing. You're going to prove him wrong eventually. But I don't like the fact they trying to give up on him that quick. All right, I'm done. I was starting to lose my voice. That's why I'm done.
I don't even know what to touch on.
It ain't nothing you can touch on because Jalen Hurts deserves an opportunity, just like them other quarterbacks got
Jalen
their
Hurts deserves the opportunity. To speak so highly about him right now.
I'm speaking highly compared to the other quarterbacks who still playing in the NFL after 2 or 3 years, and he ain't even played one full season. They got their chances. Jalen Hurts still haven't, and they trying to get rid of him.
I mean, it's a lot to play into that though, man.
Like what?
Need a quarterback at the time. Proficiency at that position at the time.
Their proficiency was terrible. The Browns, they always change the quarterback. Matter of fact, he didn't start the season his rookie year as the starting quarterback.
When the last time the Browns changed their quarterback?
Besides Baker?
Yeah, 4 years ago.
Exactly. They gave him years, even though his first year was bad.
Think about how bad the quarterbacks have been at the Browns.
But they still changed quarterbacks if they was bad. Hell, Tyrod Taylor was the quarterback before Baker. Baker replaced Tyrod. Daniel Jones replaced an old-ass Eli.
Which I agree with.
And hell, Jared Goff replaced it. I don't even know who he replaced it. Because the quarterback we drafted before him was Bradford. Sam Bradford. You seen that results. He's nowhere because he's not quarterbacking for any team no more. He replaced Carson Wentz, who could never stay healthy and had a 13-game season. That was great.
Neither is Cam Newton, who went 15-1, who is in your eyes great.
Yeah, but he should be with a team. I'm not denying that. He should be with a team. What I'm sitting here is going after is the fact that after 10 games, people want to replace Jalen Hurts, in which they gave Daniel Jones more games, they gave Baker Mayfield more games, and Jared Goff more games, and they produced less in 10 games than Jalen Hurts.
You're playing a race card.
Kind of, sort of. But it'd be different if I can remember a quarterback, their first 10 games was that trash. Because they got rid of Jamarcus Russell. I can't even use Jamarcus Russell.
A black quarterback. You asking for a black quarterback.
Right. It's not that many.
It's not.
Okay.
I can agree.
It's hard to determine. It's hard for me to do it without doing the race card because it ain't that many black quarterbacks to name. Can't give you Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson played better. Can't give you Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson played great. His first 10 games. I'm just giving you sorry quarterbacks. I'm sorry that they're white. Okay. Excuse me that they're white. But hey, if they're sorry, they're sorry.
Wow.
Well, if they sorry, they sorry, Reggie. I'm sorry. Ain't that many black quarterbacks to choose from. And Dak Prescott actually had a good season his first 10 games. Can you name another one? I already gave you Russell Wilson. I can't think of one. Teddy Bridgewater.
Steve Young?
Huh?
Steve Young?
Steve Young? Steve Young ain't black.
Steve Manera. I'm sorry.
I can't even, I don't know. They gave him an opportunity, but he ended up proving himself. I'm talking about the ones they haven't proven themselves. And Baker haven't. Jared Goff kind of have because he led a team to the Super Bowl, but even you would sit there and say it was mainly because of our defense and Todd Gurley.
McNabb
took his team to the NFC Championship game many different times. They gave him opportunities. And he wasn't really trash his first 10 games.
He wasn't.
But these quarterbacks were. Compared to Jalen Hurts. I ain't saying Jalen Hurts is balling. I'm just saying he had better numbers than them, and they kept playing. They trying to get rid of him. I don't know why.
Okay.
All right, that does it. That does it as of right now. The Titans are up 34-31. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Even though the Bills are driving down the field. That's all I can give you on the update. That's happening. That is happening as of right now. On Wednesday, we will give you a recap of what happened on Tuesday. And we'll be talking some NFL, some NBA, and Reggie will have. Well, yeah, we definitely will discuss hockey. And finally, last but not least, Reggie will give his segment in which he haven't done in 2 weeks.
Right. I feel overdue.
You are. But don't make it like 2 seconds.
It's gonna be that much important.
Okay. We shall see. All right, let's get up out of here. We done damn near gave you 2 hours worth of time. Let's go. Yeah, it's been a long episode. But we had to get the NBA out of there and we had to do our recap. So it's well worth it. All right. Like always, we give you our salute. And we'll see y'all on Wednesday. Y'all have a good one. Watch that NBA.
We out.